Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryan and I'm welcoming you back to a top 10. And now this one here is going to be the top 10 exclusive PS4 video games. I hope you guys will really enjoy this. This is going to be a bit different. I love my PS4, so we're going to get straight into it. Let's get into number 10. Coming in at number 10 is Rime. Despite having the best company name in the business, developers Tequila Works didn't exactly make such of a splash with their first game in 2012, which was Deadlight, but they're sure to remedy that with Rime, which follows a boy attempting to make his way off a remote island. And the gameplay largely consists of the open world exploration and puzzle solving with the minimalist of narrative and beautiful cel-shaded visuals. It looks gorgeous, contemplative, and with a vulnerable youngster as its protagonist, potentially emotional. Coming at number 9 is Gravity Rush 2. The original Gravity Rush launched from the PS Vita in 2012 and was immediately praised as one of the platform's must-have titles. Being especially commended for its unique flight mechanics, this led to the recent announcement that the game would be getting remastered, released on the PS4 next February, and moreover, a sequel was on the way. How cool is that? Releasing exclusively on the PS4, sorry PS Vita owners that do not have a PS4 yet. Though very little is known beyond the announcement and projected release date, it's safe to say that seeing the visually entrancing game make the leap to PS4 opens up enormous possibilities for it to open up to a very large new audience. So it will have a lot of possibilities to actually grow from there and actually become a huge title. So let's get on to number 8. Coming in at number 8 is What Remains of Edith Finch.
There are a lot of stories people tell about the Finch family.
Giant Sparrow burst onto the scene with their exceptionally imaginative debut game, The Unfinished Swan, and their next game looks even more ambitious and intelligent. The player controls various members of the Finch family throughout numerous generations as they tell stories of their lives and deaths. And as several of these people are unreliable narrators, each story has its own distinctive possibility surreal style, with one apparently taking place entirely inside a bathtub. How will that even work? Who knows? But I sure want to play it. I really want to play it. I really want to figure out how can you play or even tell a story of being in a bathtub or even being a midget in a bathtub. Food for thought, isn't it? Let's go on to number 7. Coming in at number 7 is Gran Turismo 7. After Gran Turismo 5 ran into massive launch problems and the 6th game suffered embarrassingly low sales due to the backlash of the 5th game, Polyphony Digital have a lot of ground to make up for racing games. Their 7th game is going to have to do really well. While it will be unquestionably very visually impressive, it's probably best not to expect PD to give every car a premium model, despite how vocally angry gamers have been with them about cutting corners and upscaling legacy assets in the last 2 games. With Forza rating supreme as the current king of races, it's possible that GT may simply have lost its place in the market to something that's a little less rigorous and casual friendly. Though given how few racing games, and at least good ones at that, there are on the PS4, it would surely sell much more healthier than GT6, which probably should have been a PS4 launch title anyway. Coming in at number 6, the king of awesomeness, Ratchet and Clank.
Of a Lombax named Ratchet and his robot friend Clank, and
remakes of the classic games are pretty common nowadays, but reimaginings? Not so much. Ratchet & Clank will be among the first video games to draw heavily from a beloved classic, the 2002 original, while also adding plenty of innovative elements from later games in the franchise. The original one is from the PS2's best platformers, and so, with developers Insomniac Gaming's returning for this version along with the design director Brian Algera. Hey, it rhymes with rhyme.
Time to get you a new gun.
There's no reason it won't be an awesome short of some unforeseen technical disaster. Visually, it looks fantastic as it is rebuilt from the ground up, and considering how few AAA platformers are available on the PS4, hopefully it will give the console something a little more meatier and prettier than the glut of the indie platforms available at the moment. So I'm really hoping it does well, but the next game I am quite hyped for, so let's get into number 5. Coming in at number 5 is Matterfall. Matterfall follows an unexpected hero fighting for survival on a ravished sci-fi world infected by mysterious and deadly alien material, known as only as smart matter. Using agility and powerful weaponry, you must explore the new world and utilize your own control over the smart matter to uncover the mystery of the new threat and save the day before it threatens the very existence of the human race. Very simply, that is the storyline of the game. It looks quite good, looks quite entertaining. If you look at some of the scenes like the fighting in the trailer, which Devin was so kind of put up, it looks like it's going to be a huge game in that aspect of awesome badass combat. Who doesn't like that, guy? I'm just hoping it has a storyline to go with it, but on my behalf and on Devin's, we definitely do think it's going to look like a really good game to play, so definitely keep an eye out for this one, guys. It's going to be a good exclusive. I can see it already. Coming in at number 4 is Detroit.
What was outside? I had to see daylight, feel sunshine on my skin.
Become Human is an upcoming science fiction video game developed by Quantic Dream and published by Sony Computer Entertainment for PlayStation 4. The plot is about an android named Kara who escapes the factory she was made from to explore her newfound sentience Kara. She was freshly produced and she's a brand new android, and she has an artificial consciousness, which means she can actually feel like a human. Discovering how it is to live among humans in Detroit, USA, she struggles to find her place as an autonomous android in a world where androids are still without a consciousness and considered as practical tools to improve the comfort of humans. So this game here kind of reminds me of iRobot as such, not having a consciousness, and I'm able to relate this to that movie, so I'm quite interested in seeing how this game will pan out, and for that it comes in at number 4 because iRobot was such a good movie, and I think the actual plot of this is going to be really good, so do look out for this one and let me know what you guys think of it coming up to its release. Coming in at number 3 is The Last Guardian. And while it might not have a massive fan base of the Uncharted games, nor the same level of thrills, there's no game quite as anticipated as The Last Guardian, especially in terms of how long Team Echo's fans have been waiting for The Last Guardian. Initially announced as a PS3 game way back in 2009, it suffered numerous delays and was ultimately repurposed as a PS4 game, with the intended release for next year. Fans of Team Echo's previous game, Echo and Shadow of the Colossus, will need little introduction to the art style and tone of the game. The player controls a young boy who must interact with a large griffin-like creature to navigate puzzles and progress through levels, which kind of reminds me of Portal 2, just without the robots. Sarcasm. Alright, let's get on to number 2. Coming in at number 2 is Horizon Zero Dawn. One of the most eye-catching games from this year's E3 was Horizon Zero Dawn, an action RPG from the developers behind the Killzone franchise, Guerrilla Games. The game looks nothing if not startlingly original. Set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland 1,000 years from now, Horizon follows a hunter protagonist, Aloy, as she stalks the land destroying robotic dinosaurs and stealing their components to ensure her own survival. Though gameplay shown off so far hasn't yet revealed if the game is open world or anything like that, or has much depth beyond the admittedly awesome thrill of destroying these immense beasts, Horizon looks set to be one of the year's most ambitious games, and considering how played out the Killzone franchise feels at this point, it's refreshing to see Guerrilla working on something fresh, something new. So let's get on to number one. Number one is a well-deserved title. Coming in at number one is Uncharted 4.
Come on, down here, Nate. Sorry, pal. What? Nate, watch out!
Come on guys, you would have had to see this coming. No AAA franchise title has commanded as much hype as Uncharted 4, and given the series' esteemed reputation, rightly so, to see Naughty Dog taking the series' cinematic style to the next level will be a sight to behold. And from extensive gameplay shown of this game so far, it's fair to say this game looks absolutely astonishing.
I'm good. Hey, I think that's him. Right there. Hold on! What do you think I've been doing? How do we get to him? Damned if I know. Just keep following that convoy.
The voice acting and graphics, slick gameplay, and Indiana Jones tone have conspired to make this series one of the Sony's greatest exclusives, and this seems unlikely to be much different. The ominous title does suggest a darker entry than previous games, though one suspects Naughty Dog are just doing the Marvel route here, playing up the darkness to bring the cynics in, and ultimately delivering something pretty lighthearted at the end and making us all feel emotional towards the end of the game. So I hope you guys enjoy this top 10, and I hope you like number one. I'm pretty sure all of you agree with number one, probably even number two. If there's anything you didn't agree, you let us know what your top 10 is in the comments down below. I will see you all next time. I hope you guys did really enjoy. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you next time. I'm Ryan, your host. See ya.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? No, 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 no! 360, do a 360, do a 360! Do it! I told you to do a 360!